YouTube, what's good with y'all? It's Ken. We back at it again with another video. Let's do a fit check, man. So today we go long sleeve flare tee. We go black jorts. We go Tim's, wallet chain, and then we go large amounts on the chain too. So, yep. I got some good news though, gang. So I have been indeed working on my clothing brand, and we're a lot closer to where we're trying to be as far as our first drop. So I'm just thankful for the progress. I know it ain't gonna happen overnight or nothing like that, but it's just been something that I've been wanting to get back into, and I'm glad it's starting to work out. So with that being said, I don't really know what we got going on today as usual. We kind of just be doing stuff on the fly, but I like this natural lighting in here though. I had ended up opening up the windows and, just letting some of that natural light in, and the lighting in here is actually a lot better whenever these blinds are open, so yeah. But if y'all didn't check out the last video, man, we did end up putting lights and stuff up at the crib. But like I said, I really don't know what we got going on today. It's a gloomy day outside today. I just felt like wearing my Tim's, so I don't know. I feel like getting dressed today too. It's been a little minute since I got dressed for real, but hopefully today we take some flicks and everything like that and chill. But like I said, I don't really know what we got going on, so let's figure out what we finna do.
Cause I ain't ready. I'm gonna leave you where you left me. Condone drunk texting. No, you shouldn't be texting. You were the one, but fuck it. Till I live by the code. You acting strange, you playing games. Giving my all on the low. Say no names. Cause I ain't ready. You gon' sweat me. Don't condone drunk texting. No, you shouldn't be texting. No, them other niggas ain't me.
Y'all, I brought her to go get a smoothie at my little spot, and she loving it.
So good. I got a strawberry cheesecake. What'd you get?
Blueberry cheesecake.
Cause he's my twin.
No.
You wouldn't be like me so bad.
She ain't telling y'all the truth for real. I wanted the cheesecake one first, and then she kind of like piggybacked off of that, because at first she was gonna get something totally different. So y'all don't let her lie to y'all.
You done?
I ain't done yet.
Okay. You see that lady?
What she did?
Cause why would she do that?
What she did?
She almost hit us. Y'all, we at Best Buy every vlog.
If y'all lived here, y'all would understand why we come to Best Buy. Because we don't have no storage for real. We don't have no IKEA. We don't have no good mall. We just ain't got nothing for real out here, bro. So, gang, I just took some flicks. I feel like they came out hard. Shout out to my camera lady. I'm on the way to get some seafood right now because yeah, I just noticed that I got the YouTuber's hand. So like I just be randomly doing like this and doing like that and pointing at stuff all the time, bro. But anyway, we're going to get some seafood right now because Royale said she wanted to have seafood today. So we finna go get some. We normally eat what I want to eat, but today we're gonna eat what she want to eat. You gotta compromise in these relationships. I want seafood too, so I'm with it.
That's a first.
Yeah.
Y'all, Q doesn't want seafood.
Y'all, so like it's a gloomy day today, like in the city. So I'm gonna let y'all see. Like it's just real gray looking. It ain't really got no light for real. I was gonna try to create this vlog for y'all today and like do some different stuff, but it ain't really too much going on for real. So what I'm thinking is maybe we tell y'all how we met over a seafood mukbang. Now let me know what y'all think about that idea in the comment section. What you think about that idea?
Yeah. Just tell me.
I'm gonna tell y'all my version, but of course, it's always three sides to every story. It's my version, her version, and then the truth. So y'all stay tuned for that. But like I said, we finna grab this seafood real quick. We gonna pick it up and bring it to the crib. We're going to Fiery Crab, y'all. So I went by the dealership today. I wanted to go look at Scat Packs and Hellcats and possibly a Track Hawk. Bro, we don't have none of that down here where I'm at. They have 450 Dodge Rams, 0 Chargers, and the only Jeeps that they have is V6 Jeeps. So I was like, bro, what the hell? And this is a Dodge dealership. The only Dodge dealership that we have out here. That's crazy. I feel like I'm too close to them. But yeah, I just found it weird that they didn't have no Dodge Chargers at a Dodge dealership. Y'all don't find that weird? But I've been thinking about getting a new car. I've been telling y'all that. I've been thinking about getting a new car lately. And I kind of want to get a new car. And then I kind of want to just keep this car and like do some stuff to it. Like if I keep this car, I'm going to end up doing some more mods to it. I want to do the stars in the roof. I want to get the wheels redone. I kind of like the wheels that's on there, but they kind of curved a little bit, so I want to get that fixed. I want to get my calipers painted red. We need to do some interior lighting. I don't know, man, just to spice it up a little bit, because I mean, I still love my car. It ain't nothing wrong with my Camaro. I like the 5th gen silhouette. I like the way it got that vintage muscle look, you know what I'm saying? So I prefer this body style over the new body styles, because I mean, it just got that classic look to it, like I said. But yeah, I'm gonna stop yapping, bro. I'm gonna stop yapping, because all I do is yap. Alright, gang, so as y'all can see, I'm back at the crib right now, and we ended up getting the seafood. We both got the shrimp special. We got shrimp, corn, potatoes, sausage, and I think a cluster of crab legs. So we finna get into it. Now y'all know seafood kind of messy, so I ain't gonna wear this. I'm finna change real quick because I don't want to have crawfish and all that everywhere. So, I mean, not crawfish. I don't want to have seafood everywhere. So I'll be right back, y'all, and then we're gonna get to the mukbang. You want to tell them first, or should I?
You tell your side.
Alright.
So y'all, we're gonna tell y'all how we met. He gonna tell his side first. I'm gonna tell my side. Fighting with the glove is crazy.
I'm straight. Alright, y'all. So basically, we both went to high school together, and like I used to always like see her around, but we didn't really know each other or nothing like that. But I always thought she looked good, but I just never really talked to her for real. So, so after high school, I don't know what you had going on after high school, but she went to Southern. But basically, like one day, she was just posting some of her accomplishments while she was at Southern, and I was just like, congratulations, and then I started talking to her. I started saying stuff after that, just trying to have a conversation and get to know who she was and stuff like that. And at first she was going. So we got to texting on Instagram, and I was trying to get her number and stuff, and she ended up not hitting me back, like ghosted me, didn't say nothing else. I'm like, damn. Okay, so I figured like in my head, like, okay, she probably talking to somebody, something like that. But we got a mutual friend who just happened to be her best friend. So one day he come into the barbershop, and I just really start asking him about it, like just kind of putting it in his head that I want to be with her. And
What did you say to him though? What you was saying?
pretty much, I was just trying to see what's up with you. Try to see what's going on. So, he was like, oh yeah, we can call her right now. I don't think she got nothing going on. So I'm like, all right, bet. So we're in the barbershop in front of like, I'm gonna say probably about 15 people. And at this point, everybody know what's going on. So as he calling her, everybody kind of just like watching to see what's gonna happen. So basically, it was like an on the spot type of thing. Like we hadn't had a conversation for real beforehand. I didn't know if she was gonna reject me or what the case was, but I just knew me and her were finna have a conversation in front of like 15 people. I'm talking about barbershop, quiet as hell, no music, no nothing. So I just had to go with my move. So she answered the phone and she saw me and we started talking, and basically I was just telling her like, I had asked Jerry for your number and I was just trying to see what's up. And then I was just started asking her like why she never texted me back and stuff like that. And then she was just saying that she had forgot and she was on her way to work. Cool, it was a cool little conversation. And then towards the end though, she kept letting me know to get her number. So I got her number. And we had a cool little vibe, cool little conversation. And the rest is history. We started texting every day after that. Started hanging out. And that's it. That's how it happened.
Yeah. So, I mean, my story is the same, honestly. He was texting me on Instagram while I was in school. I would text back a little bit, but I don't know what happened. I just like stopped. And then, so the day that Jerry had called me on FaceTime, I was on the way to work. So, Jerry was like, I got somebody who want to talk to you, and he said that he gets you, and da da da. I'm like, who? So then Keith gets on the camera, and I was like, I was like that because I was like, dang, I didn't like text him back. And so we talking or whatever, and I was like, dang, like he really is cute. So then I kept saying, make sure you get my number from Jerry's. I kept saying it because I was like, yeah, I'm about to bag him. Period. So, boom. I was at work. And then he got my number and he was like, what's up, this key? And literally since that day, I think I was in September. Maybe.
Yeah, like September of 22.
It could have been August because we text for a while and then I met him in person for homecoming. So I think it might have been in August. So yeah, something like that. Because we had text for a minute, at least for a month before you had came to BR.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. But yeah.
So like for our first date, we ended up going to the movies. It was just kind of like an on the fly type of thing. Like I'm not real good at planning stuff, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not good at planning stuff at all. But we just did a little movie date. And then the movies went good.
Wait, but before that, at homecoming, you bought me some gifts.
Oh yeah. I forgot what I got you though.
So y'all, I met him at Washington homecoming. Well, afterwards, because I got to Lake Charles late. So I met him. We was all at Juicy's, and then I went to his car. Y'all was literally shaking. I was so nervous. I went to his car. I'm just nervous, and so he's like, "I got you something for y'all." He got me 2 graphic T-shirts, and he got me some Bath and Body Works. I was like, So yeah, I ended up acting like I had to leave, so I left, and then I didn't text him back, and he ended up going to sleep. So the next day, we planned to go to the movies, and y'all, I think that was like my favorite date still. Cause we went to the movies. He fell asleep in the movies, which now, knowing him now, I'm not surprised he did because, yeah. And after the movies, cause you fall asleep fast. Okay. So then after the movies, we went to the Nugget, no, the La Burge, and
which is a casino for those of you.
We drunk, met this crazy white guy, had a great time. Then we went to Waffle House and stayed out. Y'all, I didn't get home till 6 a.m. that morning. Like, it was just such a good time and a good vibe. Like, it was just so fun.
I feel like the movies would be like a cool little perfect place to have a first date. Not really doing too much, but, you know, just kind of like a cool vibe.
I've heard people say that's not a good first date. I just feel like everybody needs to shut up. Because, like, wow. Like, why not? I don't know. People got their own opinions about stuff.
I don't know, like, a lot of people nowadays, they be so caught up into, like, materialistic stuff. And, they want to go to these fancy restaurants and everything like that on the first date, which is cool if that's what you choose to do, but it's not required. You know what I'm saying? You can go do something that's chill, ain't really got to spend too much money, and I feel like you can still have the same type of vibe at those spots as well.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so after the first date, what you thought about me?
After the first day, I thought you was cool. We was actually supposed to have another date the next day, but being that we got back in so late, we was both tired, so we was not doing it. But we still hung out later that day. I want to say I cooked something and just told you to come by.
Bruh.
Because I found out that her grandparents, well, where she was living, her grandparents stayed literally 1 minute from me. So we stayed close to each other and didn't really know it.
Y'all, so Key cooked pasta, right? I'm making shy. I was dead hungry. Girl, that boy cooked that pasta, fixed me a plate. Why I play with that food and didn't eat? Take off some I'm full. Girl, stupid. So we on the sofa watching a movie. He went to bed for a minute. I think I took a nap too. And then I was like, I'm about to go. It was getting late, and I was going back to the yard the next morning. So, yeah, that day was a little, I don't know.
Yeah, I felt kind of mad that I fell asleep, but I was tired. But she messed with it enough to hit me back the next day, and we just kept it going after that. It took us a while though to actually start dating though. So like we didn't start dating until like I want to say maybe like 4 months in or knowing each other.
No, we did not.
What?
We started soon. It was like a month. I feel like we made it official October the 5th, and we started talking in September or like the end of August.
You might be right.
Probably 4 months. No. Y'all, we jumped fast.
I don't feel like we jumped that fast.
No, I'm saying like it wasn't no 4 months.
Yeah, so it might have not been 4 months, but yeah.
Y'all, I love seafood, so if I'm going crazy, I'm sorry. Like eating ugly, eating messy is what it is.
There's no way to eat seafood cute, in my opinion.
I get down, I don't play.
But yeah, first date was cool, good vibes, and the rest is history from there.
Yep. We made 3 years, and Like, yeah, about 3 years and a few months. Not a few months, but yeah.
Yeah. The relationship been pretty solid. It ain't really been too much crazy stuff going on. Pretty much the same as before we got together. Just good times and chill.
Yeah.
But fun fact, I wasn't into content at first. That was more her thing. And what ended up happening was
and he did pass me up.
I took an interest in it, and I was just like, I probably could do something like that. But I was always kind of shy, reserved, so I never really tried it before. But once she showed me like how to edit and like what to post and how she was posting what she had going on, I just kind of like put my own spin to it. And before you know it, I was making my own content. Now look at this, we got a YouTube channel. We do TikToks, Instagrams. I actually shot a good bit of content today. I did a get ready with me earlier before we left. I took some pictures and we did this vlog all in the same day. And I'm probably gonna make another reel or something tonight. I wanna be more consistent with the posting because I know that's how you go viral. I'm not really trying to go viral, but you're just really trying to get seen for real. And in order to do that, we gotta post more, way more than what we've been posting. So I'm suggesting that we post every day, to be honest. Like short form content, not vlogs, because obviously vlogs take a lot more work. You gotta have a plan whenever you vlog, and you can't just freestyle it all the time. So we definitely gonna be trying to do a lot more short form content to supplement when we don't have the long YouTube vlog. So yeah. Hopefully Royale get a camera soon, start getting her own channel together.
Yeah, it's coming, I promise. Well, I've been saying that, but it's coming for her. I'm getting a camera soon.
Not that we won't still be on each other's channels, but we're gonna have separate channels.
Like, once I get my car stuff figured out, I'm gonna get me a camera, y'all. So that's gonna be hopefully within like the next month or so.
Yep. Yep. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, content really changed my life. Like, I ain't got a single dollar yet from it, but I've been after the content creator aesthetic. So like everything that I've been decorating, what I've been buying, what I've been doing, is just kind of been to help the aesthetics of my content. If that makes sense. So like, at first, when I first started decorating the crib, like, I didn't really think about doing it for content, but as I started doing it, I was like, well, a lot of people might like the way that I did this, or a lot of people might like the way that I put that together, and they ended up liking it. So actually, some of my most recent videos that went up a little bit is from decorating the crib. So I just feel like everything I do now lines up perfectly with what I'm trying to accomplish as far as content goes. All the aesthetics are there, so I just gotta put in there work and continue to do what I've been doing and just try to take it up to another level.
It was spicy.
Yeah. Alright, gang, if y'all enjoyed the content today, bro, y'all do me a favor, y'all go like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.
Bye.